All right, everybody, here we are. We're going to play a game of Battle at Kembles Cascade, and we got the game already all set up here for a two-player match. And I am here with my beautiful bride, Carmen.
Hello.
And as usual, I'm not allowed to show her head because she does not have her makeup on, and she is playing as
Captain String Feather Hawk.
Space Hawk, and I am playing as Captain Bricks Berkwicks. And so as usual, what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of explain this game to you as we are playing, because it's going to be a little bit easier to understand it. So first off, both of us should have 2 sensor cards each, which we did not grab, and we both should have 1 power-up card.
Yes, and we each have a mission card as well.
Now, these little power-up cards, they're basically cards you can play at any time on your turn.
Oh, this is one that's against another player.
That's right. Now, one thing we don't do is we don't play against each other very much. Now, you can shoot each other. We kind of make gentleman agreement that we're not going to do that.
This one says steal 1 polonium from a player that attacks you. So I'm going to get
I'm not going to attack you.
Yeah.
So why don't you just draw a new one? We don't attack each other. We're just nice about it. So now what we're both going to do is we're going to look at our 2 little sensor cards, and we're going to pick one. And these are based from 10 all the way up to 400, and whoever plays the highest card gets to go first. So I am going to play this one. Ready? 370. And Carmen was 260. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little ship here, pew, 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 and I'm going to place it anywhere I want on this first row. And I'm thinking I want to try to be able to destroy a couple of ships if I can.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's just do that. Let's go right there. Okay, so, what I'm going to do right off of the bat is I'm going to battle, okay? So when I battle, the very first thing I get to do is move and or fire, and I can do this in any order that I choose. So I am going to first fire, and I'm going to fire at this dude right here in front of me. And that is going to destroy him. So we put a little thingy over him. But if you noticed, he had a little mark under here. Now that means that I gained bolonium. Bolonium is basically money. So I already had 2. Now the reason I had 2 is because sometimes we have global bolonium. Everybody gets a little bologna. But I destroyed him, and that gains me extra bolonium. Now, what I am thinking about doing is rotating my rotary cage and firing again. So what I can do is now is I can pay 1 energy to rotate. Well, I should be at 5. I did that backwards, silly brain. I could pay 1 energy to move the direction of my firing turret that's on top of my ship here, okay? So I'm going to fire to the left at the cost of 1 energy, but I've already fired my 1, remember? So now what I'm going to do is do an optional overcharge. An optional overcharge allows me to either move or fire. I'm going to choose fire, and that's going to cost me an extra energy to be able to do that. And I'm going to fire here to my left and destroy that one as well. And that gains me an additional bolonium. Bolonium. Now I still have a movement that I can use. Now what I am looking at here is I don't want to be around any threats. These little red things are threats. So if I stop here, I would end up gaining 2 threat. I don't really want that. So I'm going to move over here, make a little room for Carmen to join the fray. And now what I do is I resolve my threat. My threat's at 0 at the moment, so nothing to resolve at the moment. Now I add any new threats. So what I do is I look around. Is there anything here, or here that's adding threat? Nope, there's not, so I am safe. Carmen, it's to you.
I'm going to start here. And I'm going to explain that each time you take an action, you get 1 movement and 1, you get to fire once. But that can be in any order. And you can additionally move your rotary cage at any time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first
excuse me,
move my rotary cage. I spend 1 energy to do that. So that I am shooting to the right.
To the right, to the right, to the right.
I'm going to shoot this one, which is going to gain me 1 bolonium.
My bolonium has a first name.
Okay,
it's
now
bologna.
I'm going to take my movement action and move here. Then I'm going to use my optional overcharge, which is 1 energy. And I'm going to shoot this one and get another bologna.
There you go. Then that's how it's done, folks. So now what happens is let's explain our mission cards real fast. All right. Oh, first off, I'm sorry. Let's finish up your thing. So now she would resolve her threat. Well, her threat was at 0. No big deal. Now she would look for any new threat. Carmen?
I have one right here because in the spaces around my ship, there is one.
So she's got the little red dot. That's how we know it, all right? This is the energy or the health of the ship. This is any threat that it gives you. Now, as you move around, you're going to be able to reduce that threat, kind of like you're juking back and forth, back and forth. And you can lower your threat by just using movement points. Now, both of us have taken our turn. What happens is that I get scroll pushed up to here, the next level. All these cards are going to go away. This tray is going to slide up here. Okay, and we get new cards added. Now we got some asteroids. We got this alien structure here. It's like a big sun that we could shoot.
Bolognium.
And a global bolognium. Whenever them appear, each of us get bolognium. All right, so both of us should have drawn a new sensor card. We forget. And now we are both going to determine player order again. And I'm going to go 200. Did you go 80?
No, I did not do mine
Okay.
yet.
Oh, I thought you put down that 80. So I might go 200. I don't know or not now.
I'm going to go 250.
Okay. Well, I'm 200 still. So did I trick you at all?
You did.
Okay.
Totally
So,
tricked me.
one thing that I need to look at is that my mission, all right? This is important because this says it's a shepherd. Get scroll pushed 4 times. I was scroll pushed just that last turn, so I put a little marker on there to show that, hey, once that happens 4 times, I'm going to get 3 victory points. Carmen, what is your mission?
My mission is to end my turn with only 1 energy 4 times.
Ooh, that's dangerous. Now, what are these here, Carmen?
These are achievements, which are kind of similar to our missions. As soon as one of us reaches one of those, then we're going to grab them.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got gain a threat from the added top row, which means that if you're already on the top row and the top row gets added with a threat, then you're going to get that card.
Mm-hmm. Carmen's going to get this one here, I think, in just a minute. This alien structure.
Receive glory from an alien structure.
So, all right, Carmen, let's do your turn and let's show them how you can do an achievement.
I am going to move 1.
All right, so what is this thing?
This is an alien maze, and because there's no movements up
Yeah,
here, this means I automatically get 1 point.
What she's meaning is that if you look on here, see those M's? Sometimes those will appear above them, and that means that you have to actually spend extra movement to be able to get the victory points. This one, you just fly in and you fly around, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm flying through a maze. And I get victory points for it.
I get a victory point for that.
Now she needs to put her little marker, a yellow marker on there to show she's flown through that. She can't fly through it again for the rest of the game.
Okay. Now I'm going to grab this achievement.
Yep.
Receive glory from an alien structure.
So that gives her an additional point.
Yay.
So let's flip over a new one, which says, get destroyed intentionally or not. Well, that probably will happen. I'm sure one of us is going to grab that. So,
all right,
go ahead.
I've already done my movement. Now my rotary cage is still pointed to the right, which means I could shoot this once and then spend an energy.
Now, one thing is, when Carmen moved, she should have reduced her threat down by 1.
And now I'm going to shoot it again.
So she used she shot it once normally, used an overcharge to shoot it again, and she gets the bolognium for destroying it. Now, when you
use your overcharge, you can either move or shoot. You cannot do both.
Correct. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly forward 1, which will reduce my threat by 1. Because each time you move, you're going to reduce your threat. Now, I'm already pointing to the left. So I'm going to shoot this one right here. And I'm going to destroy it. And that would get me a bolognium. And I don't think I'm going to waste any energy trying to fly up. I accidentally bumped that thing, sorry. To try to do anything more. So, all right. So now, Carmen was supposed to determine her new threat, which she did not. Which would have been 1.
Right, because you look at the 8 spaces all around
and then
ship.
I would be 1 as well. So we'll have to slow down a little bit. It's my own fault. I get talking too fast. So now, this is done. So this board's going to come off. This is going to slide down. New board goes up here. We're going to put 3 new cards up here. And both Carmen and I are going to get a global bolognium.
Sweet.
And there's yours.
Thank you.
And there's mine. Okay. Now we've got this little thing here. If we fly onto this, that's going to give us a power-up card. Asteroids are bad. Asteroids, don't fly into asteroids. This here, if we fly onto it, it just gives you an energy, okay? So, all right. So both of us now are going to look at our cards, and we are going to Determine initiative again. I'm going to go this one here. All right. Ready?
Okay.
190.
I have 320, and I get an extra bolognium.
Oh, sweet. Just down there at the bottom. Fantastic. Okay. So how much bolognium you got?
I have 8 now.
Ooh. Too bad that one card's not out where you get victory points if you have 8. Okay. What you going to do?
I think I'm going to power up or power down.
Okay. So she's thinking about powering down because she is awfully low on energy and everything.
Well, the only problem with powering down right now is that I'm gonna stay where I'm at, which will bump me into this asteroid.
That's not good. You really don't want that to happen.
Yes, so maybe I should wait one more turn before I do that.
Yeah.
So I can move.
Mm-hmm. That'll lower your threat by 1.
Then
Okay.
I can rotate my rotary cage for 1 energy.
Uh-huh. Put it up forward.
Now I'm going to shoot this right here in front of me.
And that'll give you a bolognium. Right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Now you're going to resolve threat, which is at 0. No big deal. Now you're going to add new threat.
Which is just 1.
Yep.
Right?
So not big deal right there. All right. So let's see.
Now I have ended my turn with only 1 energy.
Ah, good job for your mission. That's right. So let's see. I am thinking, and thinking is a dangerous thing, mind you. I would like to. I think I might go shopping, to be honest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7, and I'm thinking about just going straight into purchasing stuff. So I'm going to power down, is what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm crazy about that just yet, because I don't necessarily need to. Then again, I'm not. I'm going to move my rotary cage to the forward, so it shoots forward, which costs me 1 energy. Now I'm going to fly over to here, which will lower my threat by 1. I'm going to shoot forward and destroy that and gain 1 bolognium. So, all right?
Question.
Yes.
Which direction was your rotary cage before you moved?
I don't want to do that. I want to get scroll pushed for my mission.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, and then that's it for me. So, both her and I, because I almost went into the maze to get that, but I'm going to just do this instead.
Scroll pushed.
Yeah. So, that'll go back to you. Those all come off. This will come up here. Slide that down.
New cards come out.
Any global bolognium? Come on.
No.
Come on. Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I know you probably wanted to go shopping.
I wanted global bologna. So I do get another marker put on here showing that I was scroll pushed, though. So, all right. So, Carmen, let's do our initiative thingy-mabob. And I'm going to go...
I don't know what I want to do.
What you gonna do? I got to get the heck out of these asteroids, man. I'm in trouble. Too many stupid asteroids. Let's see. I'm going to go this one. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go 340.
I'm at 400.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You really went all out. But that comes with a penalty that if you do your second overcharge, it drains 3 energy instead of just 2.
Okay.
So, all right, so a move and a fire. What are you doing?
First, I'm going to fire. I'm going to destroy this one that's right in front of me, which is going to give me a bolognium.
Excuse me, I got a cold, guys. I'm trying not to cough or
I don't know,
sniff.
did we explain that the bar right here is the energy?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I shot it once, but over here you've got to shoot these 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm going to move once. You can move diagonally, so I'm going to move there.
Okay, so reduce your threat because you moved.
Okay. That ends my turn, so I'm going to resolve threat, which is already at 0. Then I'm going to determine threat, which there's none around me.
You moved into my spot, didn't you?
And now I'm going to get another little mark on my mission card.
So I have nowhere to go now.
Ha.
So what happens if I get scroll pushed into that asteroid, which means I have to get shoved over into your spot? Does it shove me over twice then?
Yes.
Daggone, man. That's not good at all. I'm going to get destroyed now, you jerk.
I think you can intentionally move into me.
Oh, man.
If that helps get you any. I'm not sure if you can. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I am in so much trouble now. I should have just shopped. I should have just shopped. All right, so I'm going to move to the right, which will reduce my threat, which was at 0 anyways. So, can I fly into your space?
No, you're not allowed to.
I didn't think so. If that thing wasn't 3 hits, I could have destroyed it if it was only 2.
Right.
So I guess I'm just stuck there. I can't do anything. So I have no threat to resolve, nor do I gain any more threats. So now what happens is that I fly up into this spot here. So this all goes away. Let's do this in one step at a time. Boy, that really stank. Okay, let's put 3 new cards out. Now what happens is that I take 1 damage on my energy. So that's going to put me down to 2. I think, or down to 3. No, down to 2. Which shoves me over onto Carmen's spot, but I'm not allowed to end there, so that takes me another damage, and I have to move over again into this open spot. So, ugh, God, man, that stank. It almost destroyed me. Didn't quite. So, okay, ready? Let's see. Okay, I'm ready. 360. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I don't need to worry about... it's because I'm powering down anyways. So, okay. Anyways.
But if you don't power down, you can move here. And avoid the asteroid.
Oh, by the way, on that turn 2, I wanted to use this, which was to gain 2 Bolognium. On my last turn. Forgot, sorry. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I know, but I just want to power down. So, go ahead.
Well, I'm thinking that I want to power down. Yes. I shall power down now.
By the way, I was scroll pushed, which would put another thingy on here, even though I was scroll pushed like awful.
Okay, so powering down.
Well, why did you just give me another one of these? I already have it.
I'm sorry. Going to raise my energy.
So the first thing you do is you get to recharge 2 energy.
Yep.
Then you're going to resolve your threat, which hers is at 0, so she ain't got to worry about that. Now she's going to return any player versus player markers. That's not necessary, but if we shot each other, we put little markers here.
So
now she gets to shop.
Yes.
Now this is where we upgrade our ship. So you can buy shields, which will help you reduce your threat. The engines to help you give you extra movement points. Generator that gives you extra energy. Rotary cage, which we already have. You could get missiles, lasers, a gamma ray, or a flamethrower. And they all have different abilities on them. Now, the missile, when you shoot it, it not only destroys the target, well, hits the target in front of you too, but everything orthogonally gets hit with a 1. The laser, you get to shoot it twice for 1 action. The gamma shoots all the way up a row. So, like, if I had, like, the gamma and I was right here, it would shoot all the way up through here and destroy that ship. And if I was, like, right there, it would destroy both these. Well, it wouldn't get that one, but that one's got 2 energy. Then the flamethrower does 2 damage, but you have to be directly in front of whatever object it is you're attacking to be able to do it. You can't shoot from a distance, so.
Well, I'm trying to decide...
upgrade your rotary cage.
Well, definitely. So it costs 3 to upgrade your rotary cage.
So that would flip this over like that. And then that way you don't have to pay energy to move it anymore.
Exactly. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide what other kind of weapon I want. The gamma ray is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does it go up? It goes up to 3 damage.
It costs, I think, 10 to be able to upgrade it all the way. So it's expensive to upgrade all the way, but once you do, it does 3 damage all the way up an entire row. It's pretty. And
I'm going to be able to upgrade it once already, so...
Well, no, you had 3, and then I think it's 4 to upgrade it once, isn't it?
Can you do 3 to upgrade it once.
Oh,
and I have that much anyway. Now the laser, let's see how much that upgrades to. That upgrades to 4, but it only hits 1 thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the missile is pretty sweet because it has splash damage.
I like the splash damage.
You're used to using the missile, though, so I'm going to go with the gamma ray.
We've never used gamma ray. I think it's a grand idea.
Gamma ray.
Okay,
all right,
so that costs 3 to buy.
3 to buy.
Now you can upgrade if you like.
I don't know if I want to upgrade or
I wouldn't upgrade yet.
If I want to get an engine or something else. There's an engine,
shield engine, and generator are all so good.
They are. The generator is going to give me an immediate energy. That's kind of sweet to tell you the truth. Let me see how much it is to upgrade. You gotta upgrade it only one more time?
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that for 2.
Okay. Now that'll give her 1 immediate energy as well.
Yeah. That's why I think that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So now my energy's at 4.
Okay, you all done?
I think... Oh, well, I could upgrade the generator one more time right now.
Can you? What's on the other side? Is it just only cost 2?
Yeah. It only costs 2.
Oh, well then there you go. And you could get another energy as well. If you got the money.
This doesn't give you another energy. It just gives
yeah. You're right.
Your second overcharge.
So now she can move her energy all the way up into the 7. Okay, so now I'm going to recharge 2 as well. I am now going to resolve any threat, which I don't have any. I'm now going to return any player verse markers. Don't have any. Now I'm going to shop as well. So I'm going to spend 3 to upgrade my rotary cage. That should always be the first thing you should do, because, God, spending that energy for that is, miserable. Now I've got, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to grab the missile.
Same number of, what do you call that, bolognium as I did. I
have lots of bolognium. So now I am thinking I might want to go shield. I'm going to go shield. So I'm going to spend 2, grab the shield, and it's going to cost 3 to upgrade it. So I have the shield. And then I could still buy that generator too if I wanted. Or I could get a flamethrower. It's hard to decide if I want to do that. I think I'm going to get the generator. So I'm going to... I don't really want the generator.
The good thing about buying the flamethrower is that you're only allowed to use 1 weapon per turn. So...
Yeah. I just don't know if I really want the generator, though.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to buy the generator. And that gives me 1 energy. Just don't worry about it, hon. Everybody understands. We'll explain. You can only use this weapon 1 time per turn. Even if you did
wanted to do an overdrive with it, yeah.
Yeah, even if you did an overdrive, you wouldn't be able to shoot it again. But if you had 2 separate weapons, but I can use this with my regular weapon as well, so that's no big deal. So, all right. So now I have to add any new threat, which I do have 2 threat around me. So that's going to put a 2 on there. So, all right. So now we both get pushed, which, oh my God.
Again.
I just realized it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on me, which...
Well, who says I get scroll pushed first, though?
Why would it matter? We both go up. Now, the one good thing about this is that did finish off this here, so that gives me 3 victory points for that. So 3, but because I got destroyed, that gives Carmen 2 victory points for her. Why don't you going to clear this off, sweetie?
I'm just trying to figure out why you would...
What are you doing? Just clear the cards off, sweetheart.
I'm trying to figure out why I went up first, okay?
We both go up at the same time. Do you understand? Okay. It doesn't matter. We both go simultaneously, and then I get bumped over. Right. So my ship then basically got destroyed. And golly, man. Down. I mean, could that have sucked any more? I don't think so. All right. So I am in the astral plane at the moment. And Carmen, you will get...
I get a bolognium.
But you also gain a threat. Now, I don't get the bolognium because I was destroyed.
Threat. Yeah, because they're both on the board there.
Okay, so both of us now will do our thingy here. So I guess I'll do this. So, all right, 360. I did a complete spin around.
Mm-hmm. I guess it doesn't matter what I do.
It was more than a 180. Oh, by the way. Get destroyed intentionally or not. That gave me a victory point, so at least we're tied now. All right, so... I am first, so all I can do is I could either go shopping or I can just enter the board. So I'm going to enter the board. Okay, my turn's over. Now I would determine my threat, which I don't have any around me. So, Carmen? Actually, yes, I would. This one shoots all the way down. And that's not a blockable object, so I would gain 1 threat from it.
And this one counts now.
And that's right, that one would too. So that would give me 2 threats. So, sorry about that.
Okay. So I'm thinking that I'm going to shoot that thing.
I'm thinking I'm going to shoot that thing. Okay, so for her to be able to do that, she needs to do 4 points of damage on it. If she does, she is going to gain...
So I'm going to have to point this
3 victory
out.
points.
The gamma ray, when fully charged, does 3 damage. my power-up card says, treat your weapons as being maximum level this turn.
Oh my god. That is awesome.
So, that's what I'm going to do. Just discard that and put this back. So that's going to do 3 damage for my free shot. And now I'm going to use an optional overcharge to shoot again.
Which will cost you an energy.
Going to hurt it 1 time. Which then takes care of it.
All right, so we don't actually cover it up. We just put a little marker over the top of it. And then that way it will show. And she gave gained the 3 victory points. So nice work, man.
Now I could still move if I wanted to.
It would reduce your threat down so that you don't take the...
True.
I'd do it.
There you go.
Okay, so now that would end this. So I get pushed into this, which gives me a power up. So power up.
Sweet. At least you got a power up card out of that.
Okay, now clear that off. I would have taken the tray.
It's easier to clear off the tray.
Carmen's doing this out of order. She's supposed to just take the cards off and I move the tray. And she's not doing it right. So now we also look any global bolognium.
No.
Nope. All right, so now we look at our little thingies. Let's see here. Okay, this is a wormhole. What a wormhole allows you to do is if you go into there, you can go back and forth between these, and that's a free thingy that you could do if you wanted to. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one right here. Okay, I'm ready.
I think I'm kind of stuck.
I think I'm kind of stuck.
So I'm wondering what I should do. It doesn't matter, I don't think. Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one. What'd you do? 140? I'm going to do 240.
Okay.
Okay. So, very first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to move from here to here, which will give me another power up card. Power up. Let me see. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let me read this slowly. Okay, I'm going to have to try to think about what the heck that means. I've never seen that one. Okay, so that would lower my threat by 1 by moving. Now, I can shoot stuff, and I want to shoot stuff. So I want to shoot this ship right here. So I'm going to use my missile on it. So my missile does 1 damage, or 2 damage, I'm sorry, and it can destroy that. So let's put a little thing over it, and that does let me collect 1 bolognium for destroying it. Now, if I wanted to, I could try to do a little overcharging here, but I don't think I'm going to yet this turn. So that's going to end my turn. So now what I do is I resolve my threat. My threat's at 1, but I do have the shield. So the shield says that I get to just basically ignore that. So I'm cool with that. Now I add any new threat. So basically I get 1, 2, and that's it. So let's put it at 2. Oh, 3 actually, because we have 1 global threat right there. So, all right. So Carmen?
I'm about to have an interesting turn. So I'm going to have to kamikaze into this thing. Ah! So that does 1 damage to me and 1 damage to the ship. So I lose 1 energy. The ship is destroyed. I do not get bolognium for that. Now, I'm going to use my regular gun, and I'm going to shoot this, which is going to get me 1 bolognium. So there's 1 energy there. Okay. Now I'm thinking... I've already moved. Shoot. Oh yeah, right. I got it.
You're going to use your gamma ray or what?
I'm going to... I could use my gamma ray.
Yeah, but it only does 1 damage.
Oh, right. I'm going to move again. Let me see if I can... I'm going to move again, which costs 1 energy. I move here. That gains me an energy. And, yeah, my plan didn't work.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to move here instead.
Okay.
So that I didn't gain an energy. And the reason I'm doing that is just so that I can end my turn with 1 energy and get another point over here for my mission.
Okay, so you ended with 4 threat then. Because you got the global, then 1, 2, and then 3.
Yep.
All right. So that's it. So let's clear off this bottom tray. Let's do this in the right order. You do that job, and I do this job. We talked about this off camera, you know. Remember, because I said I wouldn't be able to do the cards.
Yep.
All right. Do we got any global bolognium? Global bolognium!
One global
Yay! Global bolognium. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What was this one? Okay. All right, so I'll just do this one. It don't matter. Okay, ready?
350.
160. You're
Okay.
first.
Ooh, you get an extra move.
Did I do that one?
Yep.
I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do the other one. Stupid. I'm stupid. Well, they both had one extra move on them. I didn't even realize that. I mean, never mind. Yes. So I got 2 moves then, huh? I didn't really even mean to do that, but okay, I'll take it.
I'll just see what happens, I guess.
You will see what happens.
I'm trying to plan everything out, and I'm almost dead. So if I don't move a lot, then I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die anyway.
You're gonna die.
So perhaps I should just go ahead and
Power down?
Yeah. I'm gonna power down.
Okay, so because she's got the generator, she's going to be able to gain 3 energy instead of just the 2 when she powers down.
My second overcharge only costs 1. I could have done it. Because I forgot that my second
you upgraded
overcharge
your...
only costs 1.
That's right, you upgraded your thing. That's right.
Yeah, so if I would have gone here, I could have shot this thing.
Aw. You know what? Just put a thingy over it. I don't care. You silly. You forgot, didn't you?
I forgot. Plus, now my gamma ray only does 1 damage. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So we'll just take this off.
Okay.
Okay. So powering down, I'm going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to be able to purchase things.
You're going to die.
I'm going to die anyway.
You're going to have to get the shield. Get the shield. If you get the shield, you're fine.
Oh, that stinks.
Well, it'll keep you in the game, I guess. You're the one who flew up there in front of that ship for some stupid reason and took all that threat.
Because I wanted to end on 1.
Yeah. Well, you ended on 1. You might as well just try to do something.
Okay, if I go over here, I get an extra energy. So I'll
and
do
that'll
that.
reduce your threat by 1.
Reduce my threat by 1. That gives me an energy. Okay. Now I can shoot this. Or do I want to shoot that?
Well, how are you going to shoot that? You'd have to fly back over.
I'd have to move again.
You're in trouble. No matter which way you look at it.
So do I want a victory point or do I want bolognium? That's the question. Let me see how to upgrade my gamma. It costs 3 to upgrade my gamma, so I think I'll go for the victory point. So I'm going to move again, which costs me 1 energy. Okay. And then
shoot forward with your gamma, I guess. That'll get you 1 bolognium. Or you're going for the victory point? You can't do it.
What did I think I was doing?
I don't know what you're doing. Nobody knows what you're doing, I don't think. Because your gamma ray only does 1 damage. You keep thinking it does 2 damage, I think.
But I was... I think I moved. I think I had 3 energy is the problem. I don't know. Alright, well, I'll just shoot up and destroy those. My gamma ray goes through both of these ships, so that's sweet. So this one's destroyed. This one's destroyed. I get another bolognium.
And now you got to resolve your threat, unfortunately.
Resolving my threat is going to take me down.
To the Paradise City where the grass is green.
I'm now in the astral plane.
That gave me 2 points. Thanks. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. All right. I'm going to have all kinds of cool stuff happening, I think. Let's see. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot to the right with my missile and shoot this thing. And I'm going to do 2 damage on it, okay? Now I'm going to perform 1 overcharge. And I'm going to shoot it again with my normal one to do now 3 total damage. Now I'm going to do my second overcharge.
Wow.
Which is going to now finish that thing off, which means that now, well, it's 3 victory points. I mean, it's totally worth it. So 1, 2, 3, and now, Now, what I am thinking I would do, I can do one movement, which now I'm in trouble because I don't. I'm in the same trouble that Carmen is in now because I'm gonna die. I think no. Actually, I can make this. I can make it. I totally can make it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna fly to here, to that spot. Don't want to fly there because that'll scroll push me up into there.
Oh, there.
Well, I thought about that, but that just popped me up into here. Or do I have to wormhole if I don't want to?
You don't have to.
Well, I think I'd rather go here anyways. If I go there, I'm getting 3 threat. And here, I'm only getting 2. So okay. I'm just going to go here. So now what I do is I have to resolve my threat. All right, so resolve threat. My shield allows me to ignore 1. So it goes down, but floop, and then I have been destroyed. So, so Carmen gets 2 victory points herself. I don't know if it was worth it or not, but... oh, well. Hey, I got that thing, right?
Right.
So, let's move that thing down. Give me the tray. See, I'm supposed to take the tray. You always take the tray. We talked about this.
The cards clear off better if I take the tray.
I don't want to hear it. Okay, so now both Carmen and I have the option of re-entering the board, or we can stay in the astral plane and shop.
Go shopping.
I don't know. I mean, re-entering, there's not really a whole lot of good spots to try to re-enter, and I could do something if I shop. I could upgrade my generator, so I'm thinking I may just stay here and upgrade a generator. I don't know. All right, so both of us, we take our cards, which I think Carmen is shuffling like partial stack of them. Why didn't you take them all if you're going to shuffle? And I need 1 extra because I've only got 1.
Oh, that's why you're worried about me.
Oh, darn it. I knew that there was something I could do, Carmen. I totally screwed up. Boom. I could lose 2 threat. I totally screwed up. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Here. Push her back. I am not dead. I totally forget because I'm running the stupid camera, but I was right here. I have this card here.
Your threat was going to be 2.
And then I can lose 2 threat with flares, which boom, pushes that down. And then that way I would not die. Now, I would have gained 1.
2.
I would have had 2 threat back on the board once I did my add new threats. So, all right. So Carmen tossed me that. So let's see. I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
I think I'm going to go, I'm going to go this one, 250.
Okay, I went 170.
All right, so let's see, man. Man, I'm thinking about powering down just so that I can get extra energy. Because, now I'll be scroll pushed into that. Oh, God, I'll take a ton of damage. Or do I just destroy that, though, when I land on it?
You would...
I would destroy it because it's only
pushed, though.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Huh.
Let me see. Make sure. Delivers immediate damage equal to its threat level.
Well, if I power down, I could gain.
Yeah, actually, I think you would.
I would destroy it, but I would stay there.
You would destroy it
because it's only got 1 energy. Okay, so I think I will power down then. So powering down is going to give me 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Now I resolve my threat, which I get to ignore 1. So bang, bang. Now return any player versus player. Now I get to shop. So I'm going to spend my 2 Bolognium, and I'm going to upgrade my generator. So now it's I can hold a max of 7 energy, and now my second overcharge only costs me 1 energy instead of 2. So
should have remembered earlier.
Okay.
In the game.
Now I need to determine my new threat, which would only be 1. So I'll put 1 on here. Okay, Carmen?
I'm in the astral plane. I'm going to go shopping and upgrade my gamma ray.
I'm shopping in the astral plane.
Which costs 3.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Hey, see if you can figure out when the heck that thing means. Okay, so that would end this round. So that's going to push me up to here, which I'm going to take a damage because of that. stupid ship, but I basically just covered up because it only had 1 health, so we'll do that. Now all these cards come off. We'll slide them Carmen's way. You're fine. You're fine. Slide this down. Now we need our 3 new cards to place on the board. No global bolognium. Come on, man. Nothing good ever happens. Okay, so now read that. You figure that thing out, that card? It's kind of confusing, ain't it?
Okay. Freely distribute damage equal to 2 plus your current energy level.
Oh,
or
okay.
8 adjacent squares, and then you are destroyed.
Oh, I see, I see. So if my energy level's 3, it would be 2 plus 5. So it'd be 5 total then. So I could distribute all that. Oh, wow. That's kind of... That would have been cool if it would have comboed with that one thing, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use... I'm going to use this one here. I'm ready. What?
Shoot.
What?
I'm not going to be able to do anything this turn.
Aw, you just got to come on the board,
I was
actually.
going to be able to destroy those if... Yeah,
Aww.
I'm only allowed to go on the board and not take any actions.
So I'm 340. So. Okay, so let's see. Let's do something here. So I'm going to move to this spot here. So that gives me an energy. And it reduces my threat. You know what? I should have just... Well, actually, you know what? It don't matter. So now I'm going to do an overdrive. And I'm going to move up to this spot here. Now I am going to shoot this here with my missile and exploded it. And I gain a bolognium for that. So I'll get bolognium. Now I will resolve my threat, which is at 0. No big deal there. But then I'll gain new threat. And I'll gain 1, 2, and 3. So, all right. Carmen?
I'm going to re-enter the playing field. Da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Game board.
So do you determine your threat?
I determine my threat, and it's going to be 2.
2.
That one and that one.
All right. So let's move you forward.
And I get 6 energy when I re-enter.
Let's move this up to there. All right. Put our new cards on, and let's see what happens. Oops, thank you. I always forget to grab the new one. No, wait, already? Oh my gosh. So it's the, okay. Where is he? Here he is. Okay, so.
Thundergeist?
Yeah, Thundergeist.
Thundergeist.
So we don't use all the cards, so 6, let me see. So that's 6.
We use 1, 2, 3.
Right, so here's 1, 2, 3 right here. So, unfortunately, you don't get to see him in his full glory because in the 2-player game, you don't get to put all of his cards on because we use a shorter board, a thinner
threat.
board. So we both get an immediate threat. Ugh, gosh, man, that stinks. All right, so now we need to determine initiative. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I think I'm going to have to use this one. Okay.
I don't think it matters. I'll use this one.
Okay, great. 60.
300.
All right, you're first.
You get an extra move.
Yeah, I need it to reduce my threat down more.
Okay, so, what do I want to shoot?
I don't know.
See, that's not going to give me anything for shooting it. So.
No, but it helps destroy this stupid thing. You can't shoot here. Okay, so if we should have both gotten a global bolognium, by the way.
Yay.
Also, this here means he's immune to flamethrower. This part here is, and then this part's immune to the gamma. So Kermit can't shoot that part.
I can't shoot that one.
Nope. 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 You can't.
Okay. I will move just up 1, I guess.
Man,
so
too bad. Does your
movement.
gamma do 2 damage? It does. If you shoot here, you could destroy both of them.
I could destroy both of those.
That's pretty sweet, because then that gives you... For each 3 bolognium you have at the end of the game, you get 1 victory point for each 3. Just so you know.
I don't know. I think it's probably better to try to get victory points right now. So I'm going to use my gamma ray to shoot up here. That's going to hit it for 2. And then I'm going to use my normal gun to shoot it, which is going to hit it again.
Which that would cost you an energy.
Which costs me optional overcharge.
So move your energy down. And now you're going to have to do it again.
Now I'm going to do another optional overcharge.
And then that'll destroy that section. So then that gives you 2 points. Okay?
And it takes care of the only threat. So, do we move our threat markers down?
Yeah, I would imagine we do. Because the threat's gone. Okay. Alright. So are you finished?
I'm finished. I determined my threat level, which is 1. So, floop, floop.
Floop, floop.
And then I add new threat, which I believe is just this one right here. So,
okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. And now what I'm going to do is shoot this one with my missile, which will explode at that one. And it gives me a bolognium. Now I'm going to do an overcharge.
Did you give me my 2 points for destroying that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do an overcharge, and I'm going to shoot that with my normal laser and destroy that one as well for an additional bolognium. Now, because remember I had an additional movement point, I'm going to move onto this spot here, and I'm going to get the power up. So, all right, so that would have reduced my... Thank you. Nice. I'm going to use that now. I gain 2 energy.
Sweet.
So, okay. So now I determine I resolve my threat, which I am my shields block it, so nothing there. Now I determine my new threat, which would be 1, 2, and that is nope. I think this shoots all the way down. So that would be 2, 3, 4 then. That would hit me 4. So, whoosh. All right. So now we pull that board out. There you go. Slide this up to here. And let's put the last pieces of this guy on here. So, let's see. This is 5 and 6. So 6 and 5. So, all right. So,
2 more threats.
Yep.
Shoot.
Oh
stinks.
my gosh. Well, I can't get to 6 because it takes 2 to get past that. But looky here, if you get to 7, you get a victory point. All right, so let's determine player order. I think I'm going to go this one. So, okay. So I'm 330.
I'm 360.
Dag nabbit.
Haha.
I went high for a reason, you goofball. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, draw a new card. I'm going to move here for my movement. Then I'm going to shoot my gamma ray. Oh, thank you. My gamma ray is going to shoot this.
And that destroys it, and you get 1 bolognium.
1 bolognium. Okay, my gamma ray is also going to destroy this. And it's going to hit this for 2.
Holy crap, did it really? Yeah, it did. You're right. So then now you can do a normal shot and destroy that. Nice work.
Sure can.
I sure can.
So, normal shot, an optional overcharge, which takes another energy. I don't, what am I going to do? Oh, God.
You're getting in trouble.
Uh-huh.
It gives you 2 victory points, though.
It does.
But if you die, then it's just giving them right back to me.
Right. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is move twice.
You can't shoot that normally anyways. You got an asteroid in front of you.
I can't. I can only shoot it with the gamma ray.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to move and use my optional overcharge for that. So that's going to reduce that and that down. So I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to move again, use my second overcharge. That's going to reduce this and reduce this. And I'm going to be...
You punk!
Yep.
That's exactly where I was about to... Now I want to shoot you. I want to do bad things to you now. That is so mean. I cannot believe you did that.
Now I have to determine my threat level. Resolving my threat gives me nothing.
You get 1, 2, 3 threat. Because you got 2 big ones and then that one there. I cannot believe you took that spot.
You can go ahead and shoot me. I needed to end my turn with only 1 energy. That's my 4th time.
And then that gives you
points for
nice
fulfilling my mission.
Good job.
That's why I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great job. I still can't believe you did that though. You stink. Okay, so I'm gonna move right here. Shoop. And I'm going to fire my missile to this spot right here, which will do 2 damage to this thingy plus 1 damage to that. Now I'm going to do an overcharge. By the way, I should have reduced that. And I'm going to shoot this again, which will then destroy it. And that will give me 2 victory points. But we also had an exclamation mark. So the exclamation mark on that one, whenever you destroy it, says...
You get a threat.
Everybody whom a boss symbol with an exclamation symbol is destroyed, all players gain 1 threat. So, that's not good.
I'm in trouble.
Me too, though. So don't feel like it's just you. So that pretty much means I'm going to die.
I'm gonna die.
Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to avoid it, unfortunately. So, okay, so that will end that. So now I resolve my threat, which this will go down by 1 because of my shields, but then this goes all the way down. I am destroyed. So that will give you 2 points. So 1, 2. All right, so I come off the board.
And then this last row goes away.
This just goes away. Just take the whole thing off. And now we are just here. So, all right, so let's determine initiative. I'm going to go 80. Man, that stinks.
I'm upset because I don't have enough to upgrade my
I'm upset. Man. I should have thought that through a little bit more. That really stinks.
All right, well, there we go. 140. So.
I should have just done my self-destruct. Seems how I was going to die anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought about that.
It would have just hurt this and me.
Well, but I might as well have done it, because that would have gotten me 1 more balonium, I guess. But, oh well, it's not like it's that big of a deal. No, because I could have went here too, right?
You were here, right?
No, I was right here.
Oh, you were here?
Yeah, so I could have distributed it right there.
Both of those. Uh-huh.
Because I would have had enough, right? Dang, I wish I'd have thought of that. Oh, well. Okay. So you're first.
Well, there's no way for me to move twice and get those points.
Without dying. Nope. So that was really worth it. You blocked me on that too, by the way.
Hey, it's worth it to block you. I think I'm going to have to recharge. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and now
you're just going to die.
Let me see about this shield here.
Can you afford it? Yeah, you can. And you can upgrade it, can't you?
I cannot upgrade it. I can only afford to buy it. But I can't do anything else with only 3 balonium, so I might as well buy it.
Okay.
So it'll cost 2 balonium to buy it. Now, when resolving threat, reduce threat by 1, so it's not going to help me any this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. I'm still going to die.
You are? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, wait a minute.
Wait.
When resolving. No, you're resolving now, silly.
So I'm not going to die.
No, you're not. You're going to have 1 energy left.
Okay, so resolve. That's...
Yep. And then you're down to 1 energy, right where you were.
Right where I was. Great.
Yeah. And now, so now you get your new threat, which means you get 1, 2, 3. So, all right. And for me, I'm just going to come back onto the board.
At least I have a shield now, I guess.
Where am I going to go? God, there's no good spot to go, man. I got to go here, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 threat right off the bat. But I do get 6 there. So, all right.
Man, I'm going to get scroll push.
So now, we scroll push. We both go there. That all goes away. And we got a smaller board again. All right, so let's do our initiative. I'm going to do this one. 220.
230.
Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, but what are you going to do?
I don't know why I wanted initiative. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I know. Now this spot's unfortunately immune to missiles, which stinks for me. Man, oh man.
I can only move once because I only have one energy, so...
Excuse me.
I can only shoot once as well, so that's not going to help any.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just shoot along this row. Take all that out.
And you hit me. We said we're not going to hurt her.
I don't know what else to do.
You got to give me one of your little markers. See how that works, guys? I don't know what else to do other than hit you.
So, well, I took care of these things. Does that help any?
That does kind of help, I guess.
I get polonium, which I could have flippin' used last turn.
So it ain't going to matter because you're about to die anyways. So if you moved, it doesn't matter because you would still be down to 2 threat. And then your shield would block 1, and you would still be 1 and 1, and you would end up dying regardless, right?
That stinks. That really stinks.
Yep.
I wish I hadn't bought that shield.
1, 2. That gives me 2 there, so. All right, so get yourself off the board and into the astral plane. To the astral plane with you.
I really wish I hadn't bought that shield now.
Well, if wishes were fishes. Let's see, man. Daggone. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, so I'm going to go here. And I'm going to fire my missile to the right. And I'm going to destroy this. Or, I'm sorry, I'm going to hit this for 2. So I'll put 2 markers on it. And then it will destroy this one. So that gets removed. Because the missile does the splash damage. Now, oh man, I am in trouble too.
It's all over for me, isn't it?
Hang on, take that back off. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm actually gonna, I was right here. I'm gonna move this way instead.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna fire up at this one right here. And that'll do 2 damage to it.
Uh-huh.
And
it'll do 1 damage to this one and... No, this one. Yeah, it'll do 1 damage to that.
Okay, now I'm going to use 1 to fly up here. 1 overdrive. That reduces my threat by 2 when I did that, by the way.
Why by 2? Did you move twice?
Yes, I moved twice.
I thought you only moved once.
I thought I moved twice. Didn't I? Yeah, I moved twice because there was a ship there. You just destroyed it. Okay. And I am thinking I should have 5 energy because I did an overdrive. So I've got 5 energy. Why not? That was mine, right?
Yeah.
It should be on there. Let me think. If I can do this, I could just destroy myself and gain victory points, I guess, with my self-destruct. I want to self-destruct.
Why don't you overdrive? Oh.
Freely distribute damage equal to 2 plus 1 per current energy. My current energy is at 5, so that means 7 damage. So I'm going to self-destruct for 7 damage, and I can distribute that throughout here. So
throughout your 8 spaces.
Yep. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm 1 short of being able to get all 3. So if that's the case, these 2, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll just destroy these 3 up here. So, all right.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 victory points for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get 2 points because I just destroyed myself. So,
yes.
So I'm off the board in the astral plane. So now this goes away, and now we do our initiative thing, and we're just basically going to come onto the board to try to see if we can get, I guess, a couple of last shots on this guy. So, I'll do this one. Okay?
I don't know. I'll do this one.
I'm 160.
I'm 110 plus a movement. Oh, you get a movement too. Okay.
I don't think we can use it though, because all we do is just come on the board on the astral plane. So from the astral plane, we just come onto the board.
Back then. I'll use 120.
It doesn't matter. This is going to be it, because all we do is come onto the board. So I'm going to come on right here.
And you're going to be in my way. Look at that.
Well, not necessarily, because you got your gamma ray.
I'll have to shoot you then.
Yes, you will have to shoot me. So that means I go 6 on this, and then I'll determine my threat, which would be 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'll go there.
All right.
Will put me at 6, and my threat will be 3 also.
So now we're both scroll pushed up. Okay, this all goes away. By the way, Carmen, you should have received a point extra because you put that on me because you cheated. You went against our truce. So now, this is it. I am going to shoot my missile here to the right, do 2 damage on this, and then 1 damage on that. Now I'm going to do an overdrive, and I am going to hit this again, which would destroy it, which would give me 2 victory points.
1, 2. And
unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to destroy that other part because I only have 1 other overdrive left. So, all right. So, Carmen,
I'm going to use my gamma ray and shoot that.
That's it, and that gives you 2 points. So,
and then I use an overdrive.
So that would be it. So that finished the game because that thing's been destroyed now. So here's.
And I hit you.
And you hit me, which it doesn't matter, but it raised my threat, but everything's fine on threat and all that, so neither one of us would get destroyed. All right, so here's what happens. Because we did tie on the score tracker, we now get to, let's look at this real fast, at the end of the game. If there's only 1 remaining row of base cards, blah, blah, blah. For every 3 Bolognium not spent, a player also receives 1 glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah. You shouldn't have bought that shield.
I know.
You shouldn't have bought that shield.
Buying that shield was...
And that is it. So I ended up winning by 1 point because I saved my Bolognium. Okay, so hey, man, we hope that gave you guys a grand idea on how this game plays in real time. And if you want to know what our opinion is on this game, which I think is pretty fabulous, go check out our quick review. Good game.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.